What's up, everybody? Chad, the real estate dad, here with the Sahar Group with England Volkers, Colorado Springs, and welcome to episode 11 of Real Estate Questions from a Teenager and More. So, Micah, welcome back, buddy. How we doing?
Hey, Dad, I'm doing great.
Awesome. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us live on our 10th episode. And Micah and I are excited to be back with you all. And Micah, take it away, buddy, when you got a minute.
Okay, thanks, Dad. So, my next question for you about real estate is, what is a mortgage and why is it so important?
Wow, what a great question. So what is a mortgage and why is it so important? So, as a young man, as a young teenager, as you begin to kind of grow into your passion and the things that your God-given gift, there's going to be a day when you've got all the money in the world to pay cash for a property that you love. But in the meantime, a mortgage, honestly, is going to be a debt that the lender, based on qualifications that you have, so the stewardship of your life, and all of you young people watching right now, is to basically put up a debt for you to be able to borrow the amount of money that enables you to purchase a property. So based on your credit score, based on the type of loan that you can, and that's where a loan professional will be able to give you advice and be able to look at your overall financial situation to help you make the best decision on what's going to be the best loan for you. So think about, what would be some questions that come to mind when you think about somebody borrowing you money, are things that are important that they may look at for you as a young man or young lady watching.
So you're saying the person I'd be borrowing money from someone?
That's correct. So if you were to think about it this way, what would you think that person would want to look at in order to, let's just say we're going to use a round number of 300,000. What do you think that person's going to look at in order to make sure that they're going to lend you $300,000?
Well, they probably want to make sure that I'd be able to pay that money back.
Right. So you probably want to make sure, what are some things that would show them that you've got the financial means to pay the money back?
Well, probably bank statements and other documents like that.
Exactly. And then also income. They want to look at like job history. They want to know that, you've been consistent and that you have been the longevity of holding a job for a couple years to make sure that you've got the right financial resources each month to pay your bills. So what are some things that they may pull up in the meantime just to look at that?
I don't know, maybe just your history and other things like that.
That's right. So they're going to look at like your credit report, as you build credit and you report with credit bureaus. They're going to want to make sure that you've got enough credit to, as far as a good credit score, because what that credit score shows is stewardship. And what do you think stewardship means? What does stewardship mean to you?
Well, that means is that you're willing to take care of something properly. And by doing that, you actually can benefit from that.
That's exactly right. So one of the biggest assets into buying a home is getting a loan. So that's why it's so critical to have it. So as you're out there and you've got big goals and achievements that one day you're going to have enough cash to buy your own house. But in the meantime, the stewardship that you do from now till all the way till you have a job and have good credit, you'll be able to talk to a good lender and they'll help be able to set you up for success when getting a loan. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Thanks for answering.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Till next week, if you have any questions on real estate, as our market continues to change, as we sit here on March 7, 2023, we would love the opportunity to serve you and your family and answer any questions that maybe your teenager has. Have a great day, everybody.